What's up guys, this is a pilot episode / taster episode for my new FIFA 15 series, so I am looking to make changes for the second episode, so please do leave in the comment section some of your likes, your dislikes and suggestions so I can make this series as good as possible. Thank you. Welcome everyone to my Martin Odegaard FIFA 15 My Player Career Mode. Now, if you don't know who Martin Odegaard is, you seriously need to do a search on him because he has been all over the news recently. He's a Norwegian attacking midfielder who's just turned 16. He was recently signed by Real Madrid after being courted by all of Europe's top teams, including Bayern, Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool and my team Arsenal. He was internationally capped at the age of 15 and became the youngest player ever to play in a UEFA international qualifier just last year. Now, I checked to see if he was on FIFA with his old club in Norway, Strømsgodset, as well as Real Madrid and Real Madrid's B team. Unfortunately, he isn't, so I decided to make him myself instead. I will repeat that, he is not in the game unfortunately, but I think that this is what will make this series even more interesting as a My Player career mode. Now, I'm going to be starting off at his original club, Strømsgodset in Norway, as this is where he was at the start of the season, and I also think this will make the series more fun and interesting as we can see where we can progress to in terms of big clubs, and I'd also like for you guys to have an input on who I sign for when those big offers come in. Please do leave a like on this video if you're enjoying it, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions on how you would like this series to go down. I am always looking to try and cater my videos to my audience's wants and needs. So I've added in all of the correct stats for his kit numbers, height, weight, and tried to make him look a little bit like the real player, as you can see from his picture on the left there. I even tried to get as close as I could to his real life boots, but obviously I couldn't get it absolutely perfect, so do have a little patience. So without further ado, let's take a look at his league objectives for this season. Now, as you can see here, the primary objectives for this season are to keep an average match rating of 7.8 or better, which is a fairly high rating to be honest. I need a pass completion rate of 84% or better. Again, pretty intense. I'm going to have to be up there with the best of them in terms of that. I need to create 13 goals or more. That's scoring them or popping them in myself apparently, which I think that is very, very achievable. And I also have to create over 39 scoring chances. So I think those are fairly reasonable objectives, other than perhaps the 7.8 or better, which I think I may struggle with, but the other ones should be doable. So let's get into our first friendly match against Toluca. I believe they're a South American team. I'm not exactly sure where, perhaps in Mexico. I know FIFA have added in a lot of South American teams, and I'm still trying to come to terms with all of them, to be honest. As you can see, I'm playing behind the striker there in the hole and a number 10 role, Odegaard's natural position. So let's take a look at these highlights, shall we? Here Odegaard is picking the ball out on the edge of the area, doing a little fake shot and just shooting wide, unfortunately. Into the next highlight, and I'm running back into my own area, pop a little pass in down to the wing, comes into the centre, Sorum on the ball now, back to Abu, and a little shot just wide, unfortunately. Corner here, and it's crossed in. Can anyone get on it? It's Odegaard. It just goes over the net, and that's the closest chance we've had in this half, as it remains 0-0 at the break. One substitute at half time. Kovacs comes on for Sorum up top. Here's Odegaard putting in the first pass of this attack. Can Castrati run down the wing and perhaps get a nice cross in? Coming in, and he's fouled on the edge of the area. Very, very good opportunity to get a little free kick in there, as Rojas gets a yellow card for this awful challenge. Very close to being a penalty there. Another substitution here for Castrati before the free kick is taken by Vilsvik. And it's the first shot on target there for Strømsgodset as they struggle in attack at the 76th minute. It's quite late to have the first shot of the game. And there's some good defending there by Strømsgodset. Passes it up the field to Odegaard, who just about managed to get past his marker, running down the wing as fast as he can. A little fake shot to get past his defender, running into the box, puts in a driven cross, which is beautifully finished, absolutely beautifully finished by Straw Floor, who celebrates as the second shot on target manages to find its way at the back of the net in the 86th minute. Just have a look at that finish, what a little cheeky attempt. God, if Mario Balotelli did that, he'd get substituted off. That is a very, very cheeky cross-legged attempt on goal. Storflaw, the scorer, and I think he can be proud of himself for that one, even though it is just a friendly match. But that is the first assist for Odegaard in this game. Now let's see if Toluca can make an impact back on the game as they go 1-0 down. No, they can't, as Odegaard puts the tackle in. Passes to Kovacs, Abu now to Wickham, into Odegaard, but he just can't quite reach it as the ball goes out. Esquivel running down the wing now, puts a cross in, luckily just managed to head it out. And that is the end of the game, with Strømsgodset winning 1-0 on this occasion in the friendly match. Odegaard playing a big part with his assists. As you can see, here is his player performance card. He had 1 shot off target, an assist, 9 passes in total, just 1 failed pass and 1 key pass, 1 key dribble and 1 time fouled. He also had some good positioning with his interceptions and his ball retention, as you can see, and an 8.6, meaning he does get man of the match on this occasion, which has unlocked us some very nice extra stats just to add to our rating just a little bit, which is always handy. Unfortunately, Odegaard was not selected for the second friendly match, which means it will be simulated against the team with the shark badge, which is really quite interesting. Probably worth a little bit on Ultimate Team, to be honest. Have to check that one out. But it is a 2-0 victory from Strømsgodset as they go into their second friendly match unbeaten. Into the third friendly match now, and Strømsgodset are against G La Plata. Now that can't be the team's real name. I'm sure they've had some licensing problems with the team. Odegaard once again in his favoured position in the hole as a number 10. So let's see how he gets on in his second friendly match to try and boost his stats before the start of the season. First attempt for Strømsgodset as they pick the ball up through Odegaard at the edge of the area, who does a cheeky fake shot and shoots it just at the keeper, unfortunately. But the first shot is on target. Last game scorer Storflaw runs down the wing, passes to Odegaard, who does a very cheeky ball roll and pops that into the back of the net. And what a great finish from the young Odegaard, and he does a little dance to celebrate because that truly was a brilliant goal, really setting the course for a great season ahead of him. Look at this cheeky ball roll here. It's absolutely beautiful, and the finish on the first touch after the ball roll pops it into the back of the net with his favoured left foot with a finesse shot, and the keeper didn't stand a chance. The whole team is left stunned by a glorious finish. La Plata kick off now, and they need to try and get back in this game, and right at the start they've gone behind and they look a little bit sloppy, but they are managing to get in some dangerous areas. Out to the wing now by Garcia. Can he whip it in? Yes, he can. It's headed out, but unfortunately it falls to Vigetti, and he has managed to score quite a decent finish, in fairness, right in that left hand bottom corner, and he celebrates by falling on the floor. That's an absolute shame, but in fairness it was a great finish by the striker. Let's take one more look at that, and yes, it is a very decent finish off the post. And we go into half time with the score at 1-1. Not too much happened in the first half, but we did get to see 2 goals, including a brilliant goal by Odegaard, really showing his potential with his finishing. Halfway through the second half, Odegaard does unfortunately get subbed off, so we don't get to see any more of him, but the chances have not ended yet as Abu picks the ball up, plays an excellent through ball there, and it is unfortunately dragged just wide. Not the greatest finish in the world. La Plata as well trying to create some chances with the through balls, but their finishing is not quite there either. Fossum links up with Sorum here, who tries to take it past the defenders, and again, just over. That was closer than you might think though. And the game finishes, not without its chances, but the score was 1-1 in the end, thanks to Odegaard's first goal and Vegetti getting the equaliser just moments later. Great to see Odegaard on the score sheet for the first time in this career mode, and I think it really is setting the course for something special here. He's already got an assist in his first friendly, a goal in his second friendly, and this is going to add to our stats, and I think that's a pretty decent start to get our real season, real official matches going. So let's take a look at his player performance in this match. His rating has gone up by 1, fortunately. We're up to 68 now. We started the season on 67. His match rating for today is a 7.1, which makes him man of the match once again. He got 1 goal, 2 shots on target this time, and no assists unfortunately, but 9 passes once again, but he did unfortunately fail 2 passes this time with no key dribbles and not fouled at all. His ball retention was a little bit better this game, I believe, although his positioning wasn't quite as good, and that is why we have a slightly lower rating than last time, perhaps because we got substituted off, and that is the way the FIFA 15 player rating, match rating system works, unfortunately. But I feel another great game, and the assist from last game and the goal from this game have really added to our stats, especially with 2 man of the matches. Now let's have a look at exactly what stats we have gained. In ball skills, we have got an extra dribbling point and an extra ball control for our endeavours, and in mental we have 2 man of the match, which is unlocked both our attacking positioning and our vision, very useful. Our passing has gained us an extra short passing point with our short passes that we've made. Our physical, we finished the game with 50% of our energy left thanks to being substituted, but that has given us an extra strength point. And finally, we have got 2 man of the matches and a goal to gain us some extra finishing points and volleys, and a little penalty spot as well there. And also for our kits, making our debut has got us an untucked shirt, which I will be implementing immediately for the beginning of the season. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video, guys. Please do remember to tell me what you think. How can I make this series better for you? I really am prepared to make any changes, and I will be reading all of the comments, but I'm really just hoping right now that we can get into this season and put in some really good performances and get a good transfer, perhaps in January, if not next summer, and get into a really good top European team and start tearing it up there as well. Thank you for watching. Do leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't done already, and do check out some of my other videos. I do have some more FIFA videos in the past, and I have more coming up as well. Thank you for watching. I've been VWQ Gaming, and goodbye.